What is an OSBO? What is an OSBO? What is an OSBO? An OSBO is only seen by one. Like many of you, I don't have the capacity to see an OSBO. It's just something I've never been able to do. The first time I met an OSBO was only 2 months ago. I was meeting my friend for dinner, and he asked if his buddy could come along. And I said, yeah, sure. When I got to the restaurant, I saw my buddy and said, is your friend running late? And he said, no, he's right here. What? How have I never heard about this before? What you're thinking right now is, Nick, this is crazy. Imaginary friends? Really? Come on. I know. It sounds bad, but it's not. What you cannot see is not imaginary. They are only seen by one. What follows are 3 interviews with members of the OSBO community. In these interviews, we discuss the discrimination that they have faced, the comfort that they bring each other, and the difficulties that arise in any relationship. While watching, I hope you're able to keep an open mind. This can be a lot to take in. It was for me. Still is. Whew. Thank you for watching this. I hope you're able to get something from this short documentary.
Want to hold this together? Take it. Can you hold the other side of this, please? Thank you. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. Easy. And don't hit my fingers. Okay? We're doing it together. Hold my hand. No, not the bar, my hand. Take one.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I would stand on the balcony and I'd look at the cars and I was like, why can't someone be a car? Why can't someone be a car? That's it. So I just drew it. I gave him little googly eyes and that was it. Yes. So let me discuss. So my buddy Engelbert here, he's a red car. I don't know if you know this. Most of his hearing comes out of his right passenger side ear. Mm-hmm. So his left one can't. He's deaf in his left ear from an accident. Yeah, so we found about OSBOs back in 2014. I was 16 years old. I was going on Reddit and stuff, r/OSBOs. We went on there, we went to some meetups, and now we've been actually conducting occasional meetups within town, do community stuff. So Engelbert actually is a trained opera singer. He knows all the classics, German, French, Italian, Latin. Like he can, you know, like holy shit. No, you're not gonna roll away. Yeah, all right, get out of here. Fine. I don't know what's up. You're trying to film him, he's leaving, it's this whole thing. No, I'm gonna say what happened. He's not here, I'm gonna say what happened. Is that all right? Can I say it? Listen, I just turned 21, 21st birthday, had my first drinks. Yes, I invited Engelbert out, we had some fun. Margaritas going around, yeah, I had a couple of drinks, fine. I go outside and I'm like, Engelbert, I have never driven you before, let's do it. Let me sit inside you, let's, listen, when I say I'm sitting in him, it does sound weird, right? I am sitting in someone, kind of weird. He fell off about it and we were like, okay, we had drinks, we tried it out, and he goes into a cardiac arrest. We had to call the ambulance, EMS, my birthday's ruined at this point, right? Now I'm spending it in the ER, making sure Engelbert's okay. I didn't know that was gonna happen. We never like roughhoused like that before, and boom. What can he do without me? What is he without me? He can go, he can have these tantrums, he can piss me off. Then he goes out into the street and what? Who's seeing him? Who's looking at this guy? I'm the only one, I'm the conductor of all this. He's got nothing without me. So do we go our separate ways? I can go my separate way any day. It's him that needs me. Thank you. Thanks.
My name is Alex, and I'd like you to meet Paul. Paul is, I'll go. He's sort of my unofficial grandfather. Is that fair? Yeah, he jokes around a lot. So when I started volunteering down at the retirement home, I bathed him. Paul always says it was my destiny to meet him and for him to assume the role of my grandparent. Yeah, Paul has a hard time meeting new people. One time, we did go to OSBO, and he got into a fight with one of the other members. It's a political debate. Paul gets very heated. He's older. He's from another generation, so like I understand he can be a little bit more conservative. We've had our bouts for sure. Well, I got somebody pregnant, and I told Paul, and he encouraged me to raise it. But I really, really did not. So we ended up getting an abortion, and he's fuming right now. You can tell, like it's all over his face. Well, don't say that. I mean, you don't have to tell him everything. I try to keep on his schedule because we hang out so much. So like, he goes to bed around 5, and then I go home, and I'm usually in bed like 6. We do kind of stick to our routine, don't we? It's funny. So like, pretty much every day, we'll wake up, I'll pick him up, we'll go to breakfast, we'll get our biscuits and gravy, and then we go play bingo, we'll go to lunch, and biscuits and gravy again. And then we play chess for a couple of hours, and then we go get dinner, and it's biscuits and gravy again, yeah. And then pretty much, we just repeat that every day. Sometimes on Saturdays, the pigeons, yeah. So he took me to the zoo, which was actually the first time I ever got to go to the zoo. He put on the safari hat with me, and he started telling me everything there is to know about tigers. You used to be a safari guide in Africa, right? Yeah, a long time ago. He's older than dirt now, huh? Are you hearing this? It's crazy. He's talking about the time he was on safari, and an elephant tried to overturn his Jeep. I bet there was an injury. I suppose where Paul feels mostly discriminated is, a lot of the times it just seems like he's being ignored. People don't really hear what he has to say. They probably see him as somebody dangerous, maybe, just sort of because of his appearance. He got burned a lot when he was on safari. There's quite a few scars, especially around his hands, and when people see that, I'm sure they get nervous. Deformities make people nervous.
Thanks for having me. My name is Zach Bogus, and this is my OSBO. It's kind of weird saying that. It's my little sister, Charlotte Bogus. Yeah, I mean, technically, I'm not sure if she's an OSBO. I think on paper, she's technically an OSBO just because she's only seen by me, but I don't call her that. It's like saying, that's my black friend, It's like, we already know what they are, but she's much more than an OSBO to me, so. We're twins. All right, so, yeah, I'm sorry, but When we were born in the hospital in Florida, she didn't come out alive. It was really hard for my family. I was always talking about Charlotte, and everybody's like, Charlotte's not there. Charlotte died. We buried Charlotte. But like, real as day to me. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I didn't really think about it till you said, no, I'm not. I'm never alone, ever. At this point, though, if I'm being honest, I don't know what it would feel like if I was completely alone, if nobody was there to tell me what's actually going on. She's got to use the bathroom. You mind if we take a break real quick?
Sure, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm a grown man, like I can do my own thing. I know I could if I wanted to. I just don't want to be disrespectful. She's family, you know, and it's without me, I don't know what she would do.
What would be disrespectful about having like a moment to yourself?
Nothing. I don't know. I just don't know what she would do. I just want to be thoughtful, I guess. Could I go out without her if I was just wanted to hang out with my friends? Maybe. Would she be upset? Probably. Would I be okay with it? Yeah. But like, here's the thing. She's my other half, you know, for good or for bad, but mostly for good, I think, for the most part. It feels good for me to just have that, you know? When I was doing like an after school activity when I was in high school. My little sisters were still in middle school. There was like a crazy fire at my house, and my parents perished. It was very, very upsetting to everybody, especially my little sisters. Charlotte and I were distraught. When the fire happened that night, I didn't find out about it till the next day because I was at my friend's house. Charlotte was there, but that's a given, you know? And then it's just, what's up, Charlie? She's back. Isn't she beautiful? Honestly, I don't know what I would do without her. I miss you. Yeah, when she goes to the bathroom, sometimes I'm just like, what do I do with myself now, you know? But everybody's got to do it. Everybody's got to do it.